All right, the Utah Jazz, the streak is over. We kind of knew it might happen after this All-Star break, but the Utah Jazz lose to the Portland Trailblazers. This is Hanson James, and this is the SLC Dunk post-game show. Rough game tonight for the Utah Jazz. There was just not a lot from tonight to really be excited about. If you were on Twitter tonight, you were probably getting frustrated with everyone about kind of the officiating this game, which was absolutely horrendous. And I do feel like it altered the flow of the game. Rudy got a tech on a foul. That it's just like, are these people watching? I don't understand. But the Jazz just did not play very well in this game. They missed a lot of shots. They shot a very poor percentage from three. The Jazz just had so many turnovers at the beginning of the game. This was a team that just looked either slow or just not very tight. The team that we saw before the All-Star break was just crisp. They made the right passes. They were just efficient. They hit shots, and they were blowing teams out or just winning games and keeping things close and not turning the ball over. Tonight, the turnovers were just terrible, and we'll pull the stuff up, but really rough. Another storyline from this game, Ricky Rubio came back, and maybe too early. Ricky did not look very good tonight, and so I don't know if that's a hip issue, and they we're trying to have him in the game to see if they could if that would help them go over the top to win. But Ricky struggled tonight, and so that was a big part of the reason the Jazz just didn't win this game. That's just tough. Ricky just did not have an impact that he was having during the win streak, and so that's a little troublesome for the Jazz. We need Ricky playing like win streak Ricky if we want to make the playoffs, if we want to win a lot of games. Honestly, the Jazz are going to make the playoffs. They're going to win a lot of games after this All-Star break. It was just a tough loss. We're kind of used to winning. When you win 11 straight, you forget what it feels like to lose, and it hurts. I don't like this feeling. I feel stressed and anxious and bad and awful. Thankfully, the Jazz play tomorrow night, so we can just forget about this and move on. But a lot of strange things tonight. A lot of turnovers. Ingles had 2 or 3 just killer turnovers in the first quarter. Ingles just did not look right tonight, and I don't know if it's just because of a hangover from the break and just some rust, but Ingles was a minus 27. Joe Ingles was the worst plus-minus of the team. That's not normal. That's not going to happen every game. That's just something that, for whatever reason, tonight it happened, and we lost the game with that. Joe Ingles plays a lot better, and maybe this is a different outcome, but honestly, there was a lot going against the Jazz tonight. The Blazers were hitting crazy shots, hitting a lot of threes. The refs were just not a fan of the Jazz tonight. That's for dang sure. And the Jazz turned the ball over and missed shots. I mean, those are 4 things that, and Joe Ingles didn't play well and lost. Like that's the explanation. It was terrible officiating. Yes, Jacob. Christopher Lloyd, bad game. Yes, very bad game. Very bad Jazz tonight. Nurkic's moving screens were giving wide open threes all night. Nurkic is one of he's the most annoying player. He gets cocky, and so it's really enjoyable when Rudy puts him in his place. But yeah, Nurkic is frustrating, and the fact that he's just liberated to do whatever he wants on the floor is frustrating, And we can talk about how good the Portland Trailblazers defense was. Some of that is because he's just not getting foul calls. Like part of NBA offense is getting to the foul line. You know why Harden scores like 25 to 30 points a game? Because he makes about 5 to 10 points a game from the foul line. If you're not getting those and the other team are, that's tough. And then credit to the Blazers. The Blazers are really good. McCollum, Lillard are great. They're really, really good, solid players. And, Aminu was hitting threes tonight. And the Blazers are just a good team. But, man, it is hard to play well against a team like the Blazers and win when you've got just all these things going wrong. Tough one for the Jazz. Really wanted to see them keep the win streak going, but in a lot of ways, this might be a little bit good for the Jazz. Now this is not hanging over them. They don't have to worry about keeping the streak alive. Maybe that pressure and that looseness will be good for them. Tomorrow they play the Mavericks, who are tanking, so they should win. Well, let's hope they win. If they play tonight and things go the way they did tonight, I wouldn't count on it. But thankfully, the Jazz can play tomorrow, get the bad taste out of their mouth, and keep going. By the way, guys, I missed you. It's been a long time since we've talked. I've missed you. My heart was a little empty without talking to you guys tonight. But then we had to do it in a loss. We've shared in such great moments. I don't want to have losses. I like to have wins. Who else likes to have wins? I like wins. I don't like losses. It makes me sad in my little life. All right, guys, make sure you like and subscribe this channel. Do it. Make me happy. Go to SLC Dunk. Read all the articles. Click on all the links. Read everything. It's great. It's fantastic. We're working hard for you. Go to SLC Dunk on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Follow all the sites because we want to bring you guys the best coverage there is. And honestly, it is the best coverage out there. SLC Dunk is bringing you the best coverage of the Jazz that is the most informed and unbiased opinion out there. And if you're not following it, you're missing out. So just go and read it all and click on it all. All right, talk to you later, guys.